Dear soul, come closer and feel the protective energy already starting to surround you. Angels, especially Archangel Michael, are guiding me to bring you a message of immense power and freedom. There's a very specific reason you've been led here right now. It's no accident, but a heavenly answer to the prayers your heart has offered, perhaps even in silence, during the quietest hours of the night. You've felt a weight on your shoulders, a sense that things aren't going as they should, as if an unseen force is blocking your path, hindering your success and draining your happiness. That feeling, my dear, isn't your imagination. There are heavy energies sent by envious glances, by words filled with ill will, or even by dark intentions that create a kind of modern sorcery, an energetic web trying to keep your light from shining. But what I'm about to share with you could change everything. The heavens have heard your cry and sent their most powerful warrior, Archangel Michael, to stand with you in this fight. He doesn't come alone. He brings ancient keys, sacred codes found in 2 specific psalms, whose power can break chains, undo spells, and raise an impenetrable shield around you. Have you noticed that certain things in your life aren't just coincidences? That sudden chill, the feeling of being watched, or unexplained tiredness even after a full night's sleep. These are signs. Signs that your energy field is under attack. Envy, dear soul, is a corrosive energy. It comes from the hearts of those who can't stand to see others happy, who covet your achievements, your smile, your inner peace. And this energy, when projected intensely, creates negative thought forms that cling to your aura, like spiritual parasites, draining your life force. Similarly, curses, often spoken in anger or without thinking, carry an energetic decree. Words like, "you'll never be happy" or "you'll never achieve that" can create spiritual seals that limit your potential. And sorcery, at its core, is the deliberate manipulation of these energies to cause harm, create obstacles, and bring discord. But there's something very important you need to know. None of these forces are more powerful than the light within you and the protection heaven offers. The big problem is that often, without the right understanding, you might have the doors of your soul open, making you vulnerable to these attacks. That's why this message reached you. It's time to close those doors, clear out what's already entered, and strengthen yourself from the inside out. Archangel Michael is by your side now, with his flaming blue sword of light, ready to cut all negative ties holding you back. Feel his presence. Feel the warmth and security radiating from his energy. He chose you to receive this wisdom, to become a beacon of light and freedom, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. The power you're about to tap into isn't ordinary. It's an ancient, sacred power entrusted to people of faith since the dawn of time. The Psalms are more than just prayers. They are high-vibration mantras whose words echo in the heavens and activate spiritual commands. And the 2 Psalms that will be shared here are like a master key, able to unlock the chains of negativity and close the doors to all evil. Before we continue, write this mantra in the comments. I deserve an abundant and prosperous life. Now let's continue. Preparing for this work of liberation is essential. It's not just about reciting words, but about aligning your heart, mind, and spirit with the frequency of heavenly protection. Michael asks that you start by observing your surroundings. Look around you. Your home is your temple. Has it been more disorganized than usual? Have objects broken without explanation? Have you felt a heavy atmosphere, arguments appearing out of nowhere? These are reflections of energetic contamination that needs cleansing. Likewise, observe your body. Constant headaches, especially at the back of your neck, shoulder tension, excessive yawning, and sleep that doesn't refresh. You are classic symptoms of spiritual attacks. Your physical body is a sensitive barometer that warns you when something isn't right in the subtle realm. And your emotions. Unexplained sadness, irritability, a lack of enthusiasm for things you once enjoyed. All of this can be a sign that intrusive energies are affecting your emotional state. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward healing. It's realizing that the battle is real, but you have the right tools to win it. The power we're about to call upon doesn't destroy, it transmutes. It takes all the darkness cast against you and transforms it into light, strength, and understanding. Archangel Michael doesn't fight with hatred, but with love and justice. His sword doesn't wound, it frees, and that freedom begins to unfold in your life starting now. Deciding to read this message was already an act of courage, a declaration to the universe that you no longer accept being a victim of circumstances or others' ill intentions. You are reclaiming your power. You are aligning with your essence of light. But that's not all. Something even deeper is happening. The process of liberation starting today will uncover not only your hidden adversaries, but also the incredible strength you carry within. Get ready, because the veil is about to be lifted. Now that you understand the nature of the spiritual battle you're facing and feel Archangel Michael's powerful presence beside you, it's time to dive into the core of this insight, the power within Psalm 91. This isn't just a sacred text. It's a decree of protection, a spiritual fortress you can build around yourself with the strength of your faith and your voice. Every word of this psalm is imbued with the energy of heavenly security, and when recited with intention, it becomes an impenetrable armor. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Consider the depth of these opening words. It's not about a physical location, but a state of awareness. To dwell in the secret place of the Most High is to live in constant connection with the Creator, to know that no matter what happens in the outer world, your spirit is safe, guarded in an inner sanctuary of peace and trust. Envy cannot touch those who rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Sorcery finds no openings in those who have made God their dwelling. This psalm is your declaration of heavenly citizenship. By reciting it, you are affirming, I belong to the light. My life is guarded by a greater power. No darkness can prevail against me. The psalm continues, I will say of the Lord, He is my God, my refuge, my fortress. In Him I will trust. Here lies the key to activation, your declaration. It's not enough to read. You must say it, proclaim it with certainty in your heart. Doubt is the first crack in the armor. Unwavering faith is the steel that makes it indestructible. By affirming He is your refuge and fortress, you are placing your battles in the hands of one who can win them. You stop fighting alone, tired and overwhelmed, and gain the celestial army by your side. Archangel Michael positions himself before you when you declare this trust. His sword of light becomes your sword. 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. This is one of the most potent promises against envy and collective attacks. How often have you felt overwhelmed by negativity, whether at work, family gatherings, or in public? Envy, competition, and gossip create a heavy atmosphere. But this verse acts as a protective shield, forming a dome of safety around you. Even if chaos erupts outside, peace will remain within your sacred space. Poisoned arrows of negative words and thoughts are deflected before they can even reach you. You witness negativity crumble, untouched by its effects. How does this work? When someone casts an envious glance, hoping your project fails, the energy of Psalm 91, active in your aura, neutralizes that intent. Where there might have been a blockage, this protection opens an even more prosperous path. Any curse cast becomes powerless, returning to its source or simply dissolving into thin air. Now, before we go on, type 777 in the comments to claim this. If this message resonates with you and brings clarity, please consider leaving a contribution using the thanks button. Your support, however small, is a loving gesture that helps us keep spreading this light and empowering more people to find their strength and protection. It's a cycle of abundance and gratitude we build together. Moving on, the psalm assures us, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. Your tent represents your home, your family's sanctuary. This verse acts as a seal of protection for your home environment. Often, negative energies are brought into the home, whether by ill-intentioned visitors or even charged objects. Reciting this passage with the intention of purifying and protecting your home creates an invisible barrier at your door. Archangel Michael places guardian angels at each entrance, preventing any low-vibration energy from lingering. Harmony returns, arguments cease, and peace is restored. It's a true energetic cleansing for your home, but the protection goes even deeper. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. Dear one, you don't walk alone. This is the certainty Psalm 91 offers. An angelic escort is assigned to you. They prepare your path, remove obstacles, guide you to make the best decisions, and support you in difficult times. Witchcraft often creates stones in your path, unexpected problems, deals that fall through at the last minute, sudden illnesses. Activating this psalm commands the angels to remove these obstacles. Your path becomes smooth, solutions appear, and what seemed impossible becomes real. Archangel Michael's strength, invoked through this psalm, guarantees you are watched over, supported, and guided every step of the way. Reciting Psalm 91 should become a habit, like drinking water. Do it in the morning to seal your protection for the day, and at night to clear accumulated energies and ensure peaceful sleep. Say it aloud so the vibrations of the sacred words fill the space and permeate your aura. Feel each promise as an absolute truth in your life. The power lies in your faith, intention, and consistency, but this is just the first pillar of your stronghold. There's another psalm with a different, more direct power, a true spiritual weapon designed specifically to break bonds. We'll discuss that next. Moving forward in our path to freedom, now that you've built the walls of your stronghold with Psalm 91, Archangel Michael hands us the sword, Psalm 23. Many might know this psalm as a poem of comfort and provision, and it certainly is, but on a deeper level, it's one of the most powerful declarations for breaking curses and witchcraft. It doesn't just protect, it restores, heals, and reverses damage caused by adversaries. It's an affirmation of your triumph over all adversity. Let's decode the hidden power in its words together. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. This first line strikes directly at the root of many curses and spells, which often aim for misery, scarcity, and failure. Envy thrives on the idea that others have what you lack. A curse decrees deprivation. But when you affirm, with the conviction of your soul, that the Creator is your shepherd, you align yourself with the source of all abundance. The declaration, I lack nothing, cancels any decree of scarcity sent against you. It's a quantum command that adjusts your reality to the frequency of sufficiency and prosperity. The energy of misery finds no resonance in someone who knows they are cared for by the shepherd of the universe. Where witchcraft tried to plant the seed of loss, your faith makes the harvest of abundance bloom. The psalm continues, He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. Here is the healing for spiritual torment. Witchcraft and constant envy create a state of agitation, anxiety, and exhaustion. Your soul grows weary, your spirit downcast. This verse is a balm. It's an invitation for Archangel Michael, under the shepherd's command, to lead you to an oasis of inner peace. He takes you from the desert of affliction and places you in energetic green pastures where your life force can be restored. The quiet waters are the purification of your emotions. All the anguish, fear, and sadness imposed by external energies are washed away. Your soul is refreshed, meaning it returns to its original state of serenity and joy. It's a deep healing process that unties the emotional knots created by attacks. Before we continue, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It helps us keep creating meaningful content for you. Continuing on, we reach the core of spiritual combat. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. This is your passport to cross through any darkness. The darkest valley represents the toughest times, the most intense trials, situations where evil seems to have won. It could be an illness, a financial crisis, a betrayal. This is the scenario witchcraft aims to create. But your attitude changes everything. You walk through the valley, you don't live in it. You pass through it. And most importantly, you don't fear. Why? Because you are with me. The awareness of this presence is the antidote to fear. Fear is evil's main tool. It paralyzes you, weakens you. By declaring you don't fear, you disarm your adversary. The rod and staff are the shepherd's tools. The rod is for defense, to ward off predators. It's the image of Michael's sword, chasing away demons and astral larvae sent to torment you. The staff is for guiding and rescuing fallen sheep. It's God's hand pulling you out of a pit, putting you back on the safe path. Angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 7. Type in the comments, I receive the angel's energy. My lucky number is 7 and I am blessed. I send love and protection to the person I care for and love deeply. If this message touched your heart, show your support with a thanks and help spread this message of light to others who need it. And then the psalm becomes even more direct and defiant against forces of ill will. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Dear one, grasp the significance of this. It's not about waiting for your adversaries to leave before you celebrate. It's about your victory being so overwhelming, your protection so clear, that God sets a feast for you right in front of those who wished you ill. They're forced to watch your prosperity, your happiness, your blessings. This is the ultimate reversal of a curse. The envious energy they sent your way becomes the seasoning for your feast. They wanted to see you down, but instead they see you honored at the table. This visualization is incredibly powerful. Picture yourself at a rich, joyful banquet with those who envied you simply watching, unable to touch you. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Anointing with oil is an act of dedication and healing. It's the Holy Spirit sealing your mind, your crown chakra, against negative thoughts and harmful spiritual influences. It heals headaches and mental fog. The overflowing cup symbolizes boundless abundance. It's not just having enough, it's having so much that it spills over, allowing you to share with others. The curse of scarcity is wiped out, replaced by the blessing of plenty. Psalm 23 then isn't passive. It's active, a fighting force. It moves you from being a victim to being protected, honored, and triumphant. It's the direct answer to anyone who tried to bring you down. Now that you hold these two master keys, the fortress of Psalm 91 and the sword of Psalm 23, Archangel Michael guides you on how to combine these tools to create an invincible force field and achieve a deep, lasting cleansing. The union of these two psalms generates spiritual synergy of immeasurable power. Psalm 91 establishes the security perimeter, the defense, the impenetrable wall. Psalm 23 works internally, healing, restoring and reversing attacks, turning curses into blessings. Using them in sequence creates a complete liberation ritual. You begin by reciting Psalm 91 aloud with authority. As you do this, picture a cobalt blue dome of light, the color of Archangel Michael's ray, descending over you, your home, and your family. Visualize this light as solid, bright, and impenetrable. Feel the presence of guardian angels taking their positions around this protective dome. As you declare, 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. Mentally, see all arrows of envy, negative thoughts and witchcraft energies disintegrating upon touching this light barrier. You are sealing your energy field. Nothing from outside can enter. This is the first step, ensuring that during the cleansing process, no new negative energy can affect you. You create a safe space, a spiritual operating room. Once the fortress is up, you begin to recite Psalm 23. This is the moment for internal action. By saying, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want," you are reprogramming your inner reality for abundance, cancelling the effects of any plague of misery that may have been cast. With each word, feel the energy of healing and restoration filling your being. When you reach, "He restores my soul," take a deep breath and visualize a pure white light coming from above, entering through the top of your head and filling every cell of your body, clearing away all anguish, fatigue, and sadness. Visualize this light dissolving any chips or spiritual implants, any astral larvae that might have attached to your aura. The peak of this combined ritual happens in the verses of confrontation. As you proclaim, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil," feel immense courage growing in your chest. You are facing the forces that attacked you head-on, but without fear, because God's presence is your guarantee. Imagine the rod as Michael's sword, cutting all cords, chains, and ties that bound you to negative people or situations. Visualize the staff lifting you, placing you in a higher position from which you can see the situation with clarity and security. And then, with all your strength and belief, visualize the scene of, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies." This is the spiritual knockout blow. You are not seeking revenge, but God's justice. By visualizing this banquet, you are affirming to the universe that the cycle of attacks has ended, and that now is your time to receive blessings. Feel the joy, peace, and gratitude of this moment. See the faces of those who wished you ill, not with anger, but with the compassion of a victor, and see them witnessing your happiness. This image is a powerful decree that reverses the spell. The energy they sent to destroy you now serves as a testament to your exaltation. Before we move on, the angels ask you to do a liberation exercise. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, you would like to forgive. Visualize each one, send them love, and say, "I forgive you and set you free. May peace be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice daily to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. Now, continuing the message, conclude the ritual with, "You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows." Feel a golden consecrated oil being poured over your head, purifying your thoughts and connecting you with higher wisdom. Feel your heart filling with so much love and gratitude that this energy overflows, creating a field of blessings around you. This ritual, dear soul, can be done daily, especially if you feel under intense attack or weekly, as a practice of spiritual maintenance and strengthening. You can light a white or blue candle for Archangel Michael during the ritual to enhance the connection. You can also have a glass of water nearby, which will be energized by the prayers, and which you can drink at the end, absorbing that healing vibration. Consistency is key. It's not an instant magic act, but the building of a new vibrational pattern. Each day you perform this ritual, your aura strengthens, your belief deepens, and your connection with Michael and the celestial legions becomes more solid. Spiritual enemies realize you are no longer an easy target. They see the wall of light, feel the power of your belief, and back away because darkness cannot stand intense light. You become a beacon, a pillar of strength. And the most beautiful thing is that this protection extends. Your home becomes a sanctuary, and the people who live with you also benefit from this dome of light. Your elevated frequency helps to lift everyone around you. Are you ready to embrace this power? Dear soul, as you delve deeper into this sacred practice, you'll start to notice subtle, yet profound, changes in your life and being. Breaking free from the chains of witchcraft, envy, and curses isn't a loud, thunderous event. It often resembles a sunrise, gradual, steady, and undeniable, until everything is illuminated. The first indications that the cleansing is working usually show up in your dreams. You might have vivid dreams where you confront or say goodbye to people you know don't wish you well. You might dream of cleaning your house, throwing out old items, or taking a purifying bath. These are signs that your subconscious and spirit are processing and expelling the dense energies that were lodged within. Don't be alarmed if some dreams are turbulent. It's part of the purging process, like a fever before healing. Another clear sign is a shift in your physical and emotional state. That chronic, unexplained fatigue will begin to fade, making way for new vitality. You'll wake up feeling more rested, even if you've slept the same number of hours. The heavy feeling in your shoulders and neck will lessen, as if a literal burden has been lifted. Emotionally, that cloud of sadness and irritability will start to lift. You'll find yourself smiling more, experiencing an inner peace you haven't felt in ages. Joy will become your natural state again. Archangel Michael, by cutting those ties, doesn't just remove negativity. He brings back the good that was suppressed. Things in your daily life will begin to go more smoothly. You know those little hurdles that seem to pop up out of nowhere to mess everything up? Like a lost document, an appliance breaking at the worst time, or traffic making you late for an important meeting. You'll notice these annoying coincidences will significantly decrease. Paths will open up. What used to be a struggle will feel lighter. Closed doors will start to open. Opportunities you thought were gone might reappear in surprising ways. This happens because the blocking energy has been cleared, allowing the natural progression of abundance and blessings to resume in your life. One of the most interesting signs, and one that needs your attention, is how people around you react. Those who harbored envy or had bad intentions towards you might suddenly start to distance themselves without a clear reason. They may feel an unexplainable discomfort when you're around. This is because your light, now brighter and protected by Michael's strength, overshadows their darkness. They can no longer feed off your energy, so they withdraw. Don't mourn these departures. Be thankful. It's the universe cleaning up your social circle, keeping only those who resonate with your well-being close. Conversely, new people, more aligned with your new frequency, will start appearing in your life, bringing genuine friendship, support, and fresh opportunities. This is the law of attraction working in response to your higher vibration. Your intuition will sharpen. You'll sense people's intentions more clearly. You'll instinctively know who to trust and who to avoid. You'll get insights and ideas that will guide you to the best solutions. Archangel Michael and his angels will communicate with you more directly through this inner voice. Pay attention to goosebumps, sudden feelings, or thoughts that seem not your own. That's your celestial team guiding you. Regular practice of Psalms 91 and 23 will make you a more sensitive and accurate spiritual antenna. It's crucial that when you notice these signs, you cultivate gratitude. Give thanks for every small improvement, every door that opens, every negative person who leaves. Gratitude is like a seal that multiplies blessings. It tells the universe you're aware and open to all the good coming your way. Understand, dear soul, this is a process. There will be days you feel stronger, and others when doubt might try to creep in. That's normal. On those days, hold even tighter to your practice. Recite the Psalms with even more faith. Call on Archangel Michael, certain he'll hear you. You're not alone on this path. You're being supported, guided, and protected every step of the way. Your liberation has begun. Embrace the signs, trust the process, and get ready to live the full, free, and abundant life you deserve. Dear soul, it's vital to understand that keeping your spiritual freedom is just as important as gaining it. After Archangel Michael and the power of the Psalms complete this big clearing, your aura is purified and your energy field is strengthened. However, the world around us remains a place of duality, where all kinds of energies exist side by side. Envy doesn't vanish from the world, and ill-intentioned people will still be around. So, your job is to become the watchful guardian of your own energy, keeping your spiritual fortress strong and your sword sharp. Daily psalm practice, even a quick one, should become part of your spiritual hygiene routine, just like brushing your teeth. In the morning, a quick recitation of Psalm 91 seals your protection for the day. At night, reading Psalm 23 cleanses any energies you might have picked up and restores your peace. This daily act constantly strengthens your defenses and keeps your vibration high, making you a much less vulnerable target. Beyond prayer, Archangel Michael guides you to pay attention to your own thoughts and words. Witchcraft and curses don't just come from outside. We can curse ourselves with negative declarations. Every time you say, "I can't," "That's impossible for me," or "I'm unlucky," you're creating a small crack in your own armor. Monitoring your inner dialogue is crucial. Turn complaints into gratitude and fears into affirmations of faith. Instead of, "I'm scared I won't get the money," declare, "The Lord is my shepherd, and I know God's provision is on its way." You become the first line of defense for your own energy field. Another powerful maintenance practice is regularly cleaning your environment. Your home absorbs the energies of everyone who enters and the emotions experienced there. Once a week, smudge with powerful herbs like rue, guinea hen weed, or white sage, passing the smoke into every corner, especially behind doors and in dark spots. Intending to purify and expel any negativity, you can also place a glass of water with coarse salt behind your front door, changing it every 7 days. These are simple practices, but they keep your home's vibration high and protected. Before we go on, share this message with 2 dear friends who need this energy of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. Now back to the message. Be careful who you share your achievements and plans with. Envy is often triggered by unnecessarily flaunting your happiness. Not everyone who smiles at you is happy about your success. Learn to be selective. Share your joys with those you know genuinely root for you. For others, discretion is a form of protection. It's not about living in fear, but with wisdom. Keeping quiet about your most important projects until they come to fruition is a smart spiritual strategy. Using protective crystals can also be a great ally. Stones like black tourmaline, onyx, and tiger's eye are excellent for absorbing and neutralizing negative energies. You can carry a small stone with you in your purse or pocket, or place larger stones in the corners of your home or workplace. Make sure to cleanse them energetically from time to time by leaving them in salt water or incense smoke. Archangel Michael also encourages you to connect with nature. Nature is the greatest source of energy recharge and purification. Walking barefoot on grass or sand, hugging a tree, taking a dip in the ocean or a waterfall are powerful ways to release dense energies and replenish yourself with Earth's life force. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, seek refuge in nature. It's God's temple, and its energy is a balm for the soul. Above all, dear soul, cultivate joy. Joy is the highest vibration there is, and the best protection against any kind of negativity. A joyful and grateful heart is impenetrable. Darkness finds no room where the light of happiness shines brightly. Sing, dance, laugh, do things that bring you pleasure. Surround yourself with positive people. Watch movies that inspire you. Joy is a daily choice and a powerful spiritual weapon. By embracing these practices, you're not just defending yourself, you're building a spiritually sustainable lifestyle where your peace and power are no longer up for discussion. You become the ruler of your own domain under the care of the Creator and the guardianship of Archangel Michael. Dear soul, we've reached the end of this sharing of power and knowledge, but this is really just the start of a new stage in your life. Liberation isn't a destination, it's a path you choose to walk every day. With the strength of Psalm 91 and the sword of Psalm 23, Archangel Michael has given you not just tools for a single battle, but a lifelong guide for spiritual triumphs. What you do with this power is now up to you. The decision to rise each morning and put on your armor of light is yours. The choice to guard your thoughts and words, becoming the primary protector of your energy, is yours. The determination to cleanse and protect your home, making it a true sanctuary, is up to your will. Michael and his legions of light are and always will be by your side, ready to act at your call, but they honor your free will. Your faith is what activates their power in your life. Your voice, when you recite the Psalms, is the command they await to move the heavens in your favor. You may have come to this message feeling worn out, overwhelmed, maybe even hopeless, like you're at a dead end. But now, the truth has been uncovered. You are not a victim of circumstances, nor a defenseless target of others' ill intentions. You are a beloved child of the Creator Source, endowed with immense inner strength and direct access to the most powerful celestial protection. Envy might look your way, but it can no longer harm you. Curses might be uttered, but they will shatter like glass before they reach you. Sorcery might be plotted in the shadows, but the light of your faith will expose and dissolve it. You've learned to transform the valley of shadows into a path of faith, and the table prepared in the presence of your enemies into a celebration of your resilience. You've learned that weeping may last for a night, but the joy that comes from above is your strength at dawn. Starting today, walk with a new stance. Walk with the confidence of someone who knows they're not alone. Look at people and situations with the discernment of someone who has heavenly wisdom as their guide. Speak with the authority of someone who knows their words, aligned with a higher purpose, can shape reality. Don't wait for the world to change for you to find peace. Create your peace, your inner fortress, and you will see the world around you transform. As a result, your light, dear soul, is needed. By healing and freeing yourself, you're not just helping yourself. Your elevated vibration contributes to the healing of the planet. Your strength inspires other women around you to also seek their own liberation. You become a beacon, a living example that it's possible to live free from fear and spiritual oppression. Look back one last time, not with sadness, but with gratitude. Give thanks for every challenge, for every attack, for they strengthened you and brought you here, to this point of awakening. They were the catalysts that led you to seek the power that always lay dormant within you. And now, look ahead. See a future of open paths, of prosperity, health, harmonious relationships, and deep peace. This isn't a distant dream. It's the reality you start building today with the strength of your faith and the protection of Archangel Michael. If this message resonated with you and your situation, type "Michael's strength protects me and opens my path" in the comments. Share your experiences below. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.